In Mendiva, everything moved slowly. Amba sat counting pebbles today. She picked up a gray pebble and whispered, "Pebble 1," softly. Next, she found an oval pebble and named it Pebble 2 quietly. Then she found a snail-shaped pebble and whispered, "Hello, Snaily," gently. The sun yawned as she counted and imagined pebbles counting her. Amba woke up under the tree, or maybe she was still dreaming. Everything was quiet and still. The forest didn't rush. It waited. Each tree looked the same, except one had a sleepy owl resting, and one had a tiny leaf hanging, just not falling from the tree. Amba walked softly through the forest. Her feet didn't crunch, they padded. The wind passed by, but only a little, just enough to say, Amba lay in the soft grass, watching clouds float like dreams. One looked like a fluffy pillow, which she named Fluffy with joy. Next, a loaf of sleepy bread. She called it Crusty, floating by. Counting clouds became her game. But were there 3 or just 2? A tiny cloud shaped like a pebble. She giggled and named it Snaily. The sun took a nap behind clouds as Amba curled up, drifting away. Deep in the basket, Snaily dreams, but pebble dreams are slower, quieter. In Snaily's dream, pebbles just think. Thoughts like, "It is nice here." Snaily dreamed of rolling once, but decided not to, too much work. Instead, he lay under Dream Sun, listening to the dream winds hum. There was a meeting in Pebble Town. All the pebbles attended, but didn't speak. Then one pebble said, "We are pebbles." Snaily dreamed of resting next to Crumb. Crumb was always still, always soft. Snaily dreamed a new dream, where Amba picked him up and said, "You are my favorite." Snaily glowed inside, and dreamed, and dreamed, and dreamed. Amba opened one eye, surprised. She was in Grandma's warm room. The blanket was blue with yellow stars. Amba asked, "How long have you folded?" Grandma smiled. Maybe forever." The blanket stretched again, never smaller, because the blanket was still being folded. Amba floated on a wooden raft. The river of yawns whispered softly. A sleepy fish swam by quietly. Trees bent low to hear whispers. The river invited her to nap now. As she yawned, she drifted away, floating deeper into her dreams now. High above the clouds, a tower stands. It doesn't tick or talk, just waits. Amba arrives with Snaily in pocket. The stones feel warm beneath her feet. She wonders if the clock is broken inside. Stairs whisper softly to her. Each step urges her to take time. At the top, a cozy room awaits. The clock hands are made of feathers. They float and fall asleep again. The tower hums a gentle lullaby, inviting her to dream and let go, into a world where time stands still. The door creaked open slowly, but not in a scary way. Amba stepped inside cautiously. This was the dream library, but there were no books anywhere. Just rows and rows of shelves, each one filled with quiet whispers. The librarian was an owl named Whisper, who looked up from her desk. "Shoo," Whisper said gently. "But there are no books," Amba whispered. "Exactly," said Whisper, smiling softly. "They were never written. They're only thought." Amba walked between the tall shelves, each one humming with dreams yet born. She ran her hand across the wooden edge, feeling a soft hum beneath her fingers. One shelf made her feel like floating. Another made her remember something soft. Another smelled like banana bread and bedtime. She found a comfy pillow chair in the corner. It didn't ask her to sit. It just waited patiently. She sat and the shelves whispered. Once upon a time, or maybe tomorrow, or maybe never. No one rushed. No one read. They simply remembered things that hadn't happened yet. Amba yawned, feeling cozy and safe. The owl librarian tucked a soft feather around her. "Just think," Whisper said, "that's all you need." So she did, about stars that sang, and clouds that giggled, and pillows that gave hugs. The shelves nodded, whispering softly. And then, Amba began dreaming inside her dream. A dream within a dream within a nap, and the library gently faded into nothing. In the Whispering Meadow, magic happens, where Mendevans celebrate the Nap Festival. Amba enters, holding her friend Snaily, wondering if this is a party. A breeze whispers, "Show a quiet one." Fluff balls nestle beneath mushrooms, sleeping, while dream kites float above, drifting. Amba finds a soft spot beneath a tree. The meadow sings nothing, yet whispers everything. All together, they float softly into sleep. Amba opened her eyes in wonder. She wasn't on the meadow anymore. The tide was tucking her in gently, not with blankets, but with waves. The moon bent low to watch. A whale hummed something deep and soothing. Sleep never really leaves in Mendiva.